Here we go. Woo-wee! All right. No, we're not doing that. Hey, everybody. Welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family, and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story.
Yeah.
RPG MRE shout out as you floss your teeth. He forgot what it's called.
No, I did not.
What is it?
No, it's the Funfetti Cake Protein Shake, which was quite delicious. I added some guar gum. It was a little gelatinous.
With sprinkles.
Yes, but it tasted phenomenal.
Should make
Give it a try.
a guar gum gelatinous cube. And it's too thick. It's too thick.
It's too much. It's too
You
much.
throw a spear and it just...
We have a comment where we fight all of the RPG MREs.
Oh my gosh. That'd be so good. All right. Let's hopefully, and with great anticipation, dive into the teariest episode of BombSquad. We're going for it. All right. And he's ready.
I don't feel like it anymore.
Well, we're diving back. All right. So where we left off, we were at because we need to find out what's happening with Tiri as she's clutching her hammer unconscious. But we move on to the top of the order.
She have a little
As
indigestion.
the party has a new member, Quinn, and his sword, the Archelon. Brick is in the middle of the air as he's boon jetpacked over Guthrin, who's flying in the air. Dan's still not 100% sure, but we're at the top of the order, which is the eyes.
I. Singular.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true. Brick took one out.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I didn't do that. Brick did, so thank you.
You're welcome. Did it for you, Quinn.
Didn't even know
Before
my
I
name
knew
yet.
you.
I know.
Okay.
What's that thing?
I think I know what she's gonna do.
It's a lot of things.
That was, yeah.
She's rolling a boon
Yeah.
for her major action as she's now aware of Brick
It's a little outdated.
and is gonna focus action.
I hate that sound.
It's a lot of dice.
That's too many. It's too many die! I've been watching Seinfeld.
So I was gonna say,
That was a really good
I was just watching the Community episode where Abed is doing.
She's a
coucher!
She sleeps on the couch!
So good. Okay.
Have you seen the Bee movie?
Yes, it's weird.
No.
He's the same
2028.
the same character.
Okay, so that is successful. Her head turns around so that the one good eye is looking at you as you're coming down through the air, and you just see all the spinning, swirling cloud and inkiness kind of focus in on you.
You said she's doing a boon, right?
She did a boon, yeah. And that's her turn.
On me?
I heard it.
No. Are you willing? I'm just kidding.
Never mind.
It's okay. So that's the eye's turn. She focus action for that.
Oh, that's scary.
Remember, you are
Yes.
bolstered.
Right,
So-
and her bolster drops now because she focus actioned Aurora, Ingrid.
That was dangerous.
But Aurora today.
What? Okay.
I was just because I saw
Aurora
Aurora
Ingrid.
slash.
Oh,
Ingrid.
okay, yes.
Don't mind me.
Ingrid.
So Aurora feels the pulse of the sword next to her, and using her entropy kind of grabs a little bit of a hold of it too, and it starts, you see this wrapping around her sword of the energy, both energies together. And then she is going to take a run jump off the throne, and she's going to go at Guthrin.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So can I do two-handed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Do you want to roll your? I would allow agility or might. I would allow might for a jump because normally you roll might for a jump.
Okay, and that's just a straight roll to see if I make it.
Well, no. You can
Or-
either just make it and do your attack as normal, or you can roll might to see how good your jump is and get an advantage or a disadvantage. CR 16. So if you roll higher than a 16, you have an additional advantage on your attack.
Okay. That's one.
Oh my
With
god.
an 8 exploding.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes.
All right. Here we
She
go.
jumps over.
Three.
The moon?
Kristen,
Like what Brick at the beginning.
flavor it harder. Flavor it harder.
I exploded again on the 8. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
What? Are you serious?
Hey, this is a heck of a jump, dude.
Right?
All right.
Flavor it harder.
Oh, and Tiri's offering a share.
Over the moon.
So she keeps.
That for the attack, I assume. Yes. Yeah.
So 49
Okay.
Holy
for my
moly.
jump.
For your jump, what I'm gonna do is
There's been too many 49s.
She does a 920 in the air.
Can she use Arcalon too?
oh, that's cool.
I didn't
like
want to
that.
take it because I felt like that was a thing, but I can do that.
You can give me. You can look at Quinn, and Quinn just nods.
Can she have both?
Okay. What I'm gonna do is rather than an advantage, you have a legend point on that attack,
Okay.
and then Tiri also gave you a legend point.
Oh my.
So you're keeping an extra die because that was way over the CR.
Yeah. Okay. I had to remember how many pluses because I'm also
We'll count
in
that
battle
as a spend,
trance.
so that's 2 legend points spent. I'll count that as a spend too. So you guys are close
7?
to your D4.
This is
That's
my
7.
normal.
Yeah.
That girl's got
Battle
muscles to lift
trance.
that sword.
Battle trance.
Sword, Tiri, legend point.
Two-handed.
Two-handed.
Or is
Yep.
that? Yep.
Two-handed.
It sounds like your dice now.
Almost.
Keeping an extra die plus 2.
Okay. Well, I did explode. That's good. Keeping an extra die
Plus 2.
would be this one. Okay.
I need to get more flight stands. I don't have another one.
5, 36.
You exploded on the 8.
36. Plus 7.
43.
43.
Is that plus
Did you
the
add the
legend
2?
points?
43. I did the legend point.
Okay. 43. That is an exceptional success. Let me do some
Yes.
math real quick. Actually, I'm going to
So, okay. So I'm thinking, so she's running at the throne. She is going to, I'm going to say she just has the one sword.
Okay.
But I like how it has the swirls because I was thinking this, but as she's jumping up, she's going to pet Moloch really quickly with her free hand.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
And then-
Legend point.
Oh, thank you.
That's really
And
good.
then she's going to grab the sword two-handed and she's going to go after the eye, the other eye that she has.
Yes.
Two-handed swipe down.
Chop her off.
Yes. Awesome.
She pokes
Okay.
it.
And what bane do you want to inflict? That was an exceptional success.
What can I do?
Anything might or entropy has, which I believe incapacitate is one, stunned,
Blinded.
persistent damage.
Can I do blinded?
Check entropy. I don't
How many
Okay.
times has this chick been blinded?
It needs
Pete's
to
sake.
happen.
Hold on, I got it right here. Entropy does have blinded.
Then yes. So
This is
then
the
the
I thi-
energy in the sword that from the both will release into the attack and
Yes.
swirl around her eye so she can't see.
Oh my gosh, I'm just going to use incapacitate for
poke it
now.
with a
that's fine.
needle.
So that's awesome. Okay, so as Aurora jumps in the air. You're gonna strike down, and as you go, your sword perfectly with the energy swirling around it perfectly lands the sharp edge of the blade just pressing in, and it hits that force field that protects her phylactery, and you're just pressing in. You're actually staying up because the force field is holding you enough that you have this moment where you're pressing down onto it and like screaming as you press into it. And the light from the Archelon mixed with the white power of the Abaddon has blinded her, bringing her
And
to
can
her...
she say?
Yes, please.
You do not belong here.
Beautiful. Awesome.
I love it so much.
All right, so this is Aurora's turn over Boss Edge. She is going to use her Boss Edge to resist the blinded. Never. So it's 2. Ooh, she did not roll well on the D20, but we do have some explodies. So that's 19. She needs a 22 to break it. She got it.
Okay.
She got it. But that wasted her Boss Edge.
It's her 4th time being blinded.
Fourth time
as you're pressing in and the light goes, you see like what the eye was rolled back and her head was turned to focus on Brick, and then she turned to look at you as the blade came in, and this crack in the other eye starts forming, and you see her like go. The swirling ink goes like tight like this, almost like to the effect of dilating, and then it opens up. And that's her Boss Edge. Iliad, you're up.
Yeah, well, I want to do a focus action thingy. What's that do again?
You can't move.
You're devoting your entire turn to one action, so you get an advantage on it.
Advantage. I'm going to do the same thing, and I want to attack the same eye.
Nice.
With
Throw
my
your daggers. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So advantage from focus action.
Sorry.
Do you want to spend a legend point and
no,
get the
it's good.
D4
I'm
roll?
grabbing-
One more
Yes,
legend point, you got D4.
I do.
Oh, no, wait.
No.
What?
Because you have Quinn now. You guys. Well, Tiri's down.
Oh.
I'll let you have it. If you spend a legend point, you get D4.
Yes. I'm stealing your
Because
legend point.
that's to give for Tiri having to wait this long.
Poor Tiri.
Poor Tiri. Lay up.
So
Just take one out of
agility.
There you go.
You got some agility.
So everyone can roll a D4.
7?
Oh.
I don't
Do
know how
you
many
know the
legend
numbers
points.
in your head?
1 is D20, 2 is reroll, 3 is lucky, 4 is choose.
Wait, did we actually get to 10 legend points?
You got to 8.
Oh,
But
Which
I'm
we
saying
are counting it.
with
Oh, I
Tiri
see.
down for this whole
'Cause it's
kind
2 per
that's,
player.
Yeah, including Tiri. Tiri,
I've
you
got
got
a
it.
2.
I get to roll even though I'm not counting towards the.
Yes. Yeah. That's
What's a
my. For you having to wait this long.
Okay, thank you.
You may have a D4
Okay.
for
Tiri,
Bim
what's
and
the
Tiri.
impact?
Yep.
Reroll.
Two's a reroll.
Okay.
Yep.
One
Correct.
is a D20.
I'll take
1
it.
is D20, 3 is lucky, 4 is choose.
I will never remember. Thank you.
That's fine.
So I get advantage.
I say it to you guys so many times.
I
that
know.
it's Like
It just goes in one ear and out the
Guess
other,
what
though.
I got?
D20.
Focus action
Nope.
advantage.
Lucky?
No.
Reroll?
I got to choose.
Oh, and what did you choose?
Correct. Okay.
I'm going to choose a lucky.
Quinn's ruining everything. He's changed the whole dynamic. I'm just kidding. I'm
Get rid
really
of him.
excited. That's actually really good for Quinn.
It's good for Quinn.
It really is.
D20.
3
You got it.
D8s.
Roll all of them, but add the highest
them.
3
That's
D8s.
right.
Yeah.
What did you get,
Disadvantage.
Dave? You got the reroll?
got the reroll.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I missed.
You can reroll the one that didn't go in the box.
Why are you squinting? Did you need to squint? Is it that far away?
My eyes are pretty bad. man.
That one exploded.
Which one?
D1.
It did? That's a 3.
Oh, I thought that was an 8. Oh, never mind.
Poopy.
Take that one
Oh,
out.
do I?
Add that all together.
How many players does it take to roll the dice properly?
So that's 11,
Depends on if you have metal dice.
18. All right, 23, 24.
24.
I'll take
and
it.
side note,
That's
David has people with metal dice on either side of him. They'll never let him roll a metal dice.
What's with the metal dice?
It's special.
Nothing.
Nothing. No,
Nothing.
They just
So I'm
There's
sorry.
a magnet underneath this table.
Do you
So,
remember
did you
since
catch-
June of this year when Brick was always rolling terribly? Nothing happened since then.
Iliad, you kept an extra die +1.
Yes, I kept 3 die.
Yep, +1.
Plus 1
Comes to a
with
24.
the legend point is 24.
24, okay. Good hit.
Kapow!
Kapow.
Did you get
Sorry,
it?
I really wanted a legend point.
Okay. So as Aurora, as you're slamming down,
I'm sorry.
It's
Okay, I'm done.
It's okay.
Three
The
times.
weapon, Janae has the weapon. Iliad, a dagger from Iliad comes in and just slams in and stays stuck in the force field that protects her eye. A little more in the slice.
there.
You see her looking. She's like shaking as she's like resisting you and trying to keep herself in place. It's because you're like above her like this, and it's the force field is allowing you to stay up there and press down on it. He got it. Show everybody how it telescopes.
It's a mini, but
Illegal in 13 states.
It doesn't have a guard.
That's why it's illegal.
It doesn't have
Does it
an
happen
orange
like
tip.
the Pirates of the Caribbean, the guy with the wooden eye, where like wherever she looks,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the dagger just
Yes. Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's Iliad. That brings us to a boss edge. She's surrounded. I think she's going to hold on. Yeah. She is going to use her boss edge to get Aurora off of her. So she's going to do a, nope, this one.
Sorry, what does Aurora have on her?
Aurora is literally on her. Aurora's
Yeah, I
up
was
above
wondering,
her.
was
sorry,
am I
I'm-
just flying in the air?
Well, yeah, like
energy.
she's lifting up, and the force field has created this thing where you can actually stay up on her, and you're like
Oh, okay.
fighting with the force field.
the dagger comes in right in
Because
between.
Brick's next. Okay. 17. 23 against guard
Yeah.
for the force move bane.
Okay.
Can Archelon
As-
defend?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I get it?
no way.
Dead body. Gotta show me the dead body for the legend boy.
25.
25. Okay.
Nice.
I think his energy, she's trying to push it out, and the energy that's wrapping around her blade right now is pushing back and holding it. You feel something trying to push you away, and the Archelon energy around your sword grows better. So you're staying right there, which means Brick has an advantage from flanking to keep you there, and it's Brick's turn.
So, I want my jetpacks to I want to get a little bit above her, like above her head. Jetpacks to shut off. Blades come out and dual wielding attack. The blades go from being pointed out to come down
Yeah.
into the lungs,
Nice.
in her back.
Yes.
down, and just gravity try to pull her down.
Nice. Do you want to have Ajax do the aid ally for his major action to give you another advantage, or you want him to do something else?
So I have haste, right? Like I put haste up.
Haste is up, yeah.
Haste is up.
But Ajax has a major action as well.
Right. I was thinking about having him try to heal himself.
Oh, okay. It's up to you.
No, let's do it. Let's go all in on attack.
Okay.
So that's his major.
Yep.
Okay, so D20. Am I at a D8 or a D10?
And because you have double movement with Brick and Ajax, I'm going to give you another advantage. The way you flavor that is you're putting your momentum into it. So you're just putting that 60 feet of movement
And she's flanked.
into the attack. And she's flanked, so you have an
Yes.
advantage from flank.
Yes, I forgot about that.
You also have lethal strike as Aurora is within melee range.
Okay,
of
hold,
an
hold,
enemy.
hold, hold, okay. Lethal strike. Behind the back.
Yep.
Haste.
Haste does not give advantage. It gives you another attack.
Oh, that's right.
Flanking.
So
I already did. So flanking, lethal strike.
lethal strike, dual wield.
dual wield.
I gave you an extra advantage for movement.
Movement. There was something else that I was forgetting. Oh, battle trends probably shut down when I was unconscious.
When you were unconscious, but it's a free action to activate. So yeah, you can be in battle trance. Yeah.
Woo!
I think that's actually good flavor with when you were healing Ajax with logic, like your combat, your combat training just kicked in, even though you can't remember.
Oh, we got to get that sound in there.
Okay. So.
Just say it. I like his math face though.
So that's 26 with an exploding D8, right? I keep 2.
Yep.
It's all advantage.
It's all this. This is how you.
Oh, how he adds,
This is how
yeah.
he's adding.
What's the, not
30.
Rain Man, 30? Well, that's an exceptional success.
You gonna blind her?
She's at 1 HP. Wait. No, I had it wrong. Lethal strike.
Oh, okay, never mind. Good.
What were you going to say?
Quinn uses his lucky.
Well, here's the thing. That can still
there.
come
I
in.
like
Lethal
Quinn.
strike. So quick homebrew is lethal strike on bosses rather than reducing the max HP. I just add it on after the attack because bosses usually don't heal. Meh. Hopefully there will be a video someday.
Down in the description.
Okay, so as Brick, you come down and the jetpacks, I think the jetpacks actually activate
Assist
downward.
with the gravity.
And the blades come down right into it as Aurora is coming down. You all three.
Can I, instead of the lethal strike damage, can I just like with Ajax and with the blades out of the elbows down into her lungs, thrusting her, forcing her down to the ground? Can she just be like 1 HP for whoever else would do
just-
Well,
anything?
Oh, here's what I'm saying.
Holding right.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was going to have one more, because it's the boss and this is the end. There's going to be one more special thing. Like, you guys have defeated her. With
She
this.
drops the box of the Stornyandi,
And
and
then
Stornyandi with the high seat in it. He pops out and goes, ah! Sorry, that actually doesn't happen.
No, because I remember everything you guys not really put in there is floating Nori and like DJ Roomba's in there and like Mari's in there.
Or they're all T-pose.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't factor in demoralize, but we had talked
Courageous.
about courageous.
Courageous.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it out loud.
Yes, I keep forgetting that
Courageous.
Ajax has
What was it?
courageous. Ajax has courageous.
No, that's not what it was.
Courageous.
There it is.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, here's what's gonna happen. So, narrative, I do want. So, mechanically, boss is defeated. So Brick stamps in, and Aurora, as you see from behind her, as she's focused on you, behind her, you see Brick come down into her lungs and stabbing in from the back. It makes her inhale.
I try to stare into her eyes with my white eyes. The white eye that
Beautiful.
watches.
Yes, absolutely. Oh man, as you're seeing that, you can feel her soul going into the sea of stars. You guys come. What were you gonna say, Brick?
Can Brick gently lean his forward into the back of her skull?
Lean what?
Lean his forehead into the back of her skull
Yes, yeah.
and just nod.
Oh, that's dark. I love that. Okay. So good. Okay, so as you come down, blades in, you guys crash land and Aurora falls on top. Aurora, you're still pressing as you see it's going across and you feel her fighting again. Brick, that's when you almost can feel it too. You know it, you remember it from battle. You can't think of a specific thing, but you remember this moment and your helmeted head comes down on her and nods slowly as you continue to press. And Aurora, you're continuing to press down as well, and all the energy from the Archelon is just feeding into your sword and swirling this white fire with this red energy wisping around it. We're gonna use Quinn's Lucky, she is going to, as she's fighting, her eye is almost complete cracked. Aurora, you can feel the force field faltering as you're pressing in, and her hand comes up and is grabbing at her eyeball. I will be the one. You will not take me. She's going to attempt to finish herself off and steal the kill from you guys. So, Aurora, you're going to roll. We're going to do what we did before where the lucky becomes a legend point.
I just feel like Tiri wouldn't stand for that.
No, she wouldn't.
There's an alternate universe where she comes, brings the hammer down on the back of the sword.
That's it.
This is not her moment.
So you're going to have
Tiri at.
an advantage from Brick's additional damage from lethal, as he wanted to give someone else the kill, and then a legend point from the lucky that Quinn is spending. So you're keeping an extra die and an advantage.
Okay. And then I also have my, what am I doing? My battle trance.
Yep, yeah, because this is attack.
So I keep 3.
You keep 3, yep. She
Sound like
rolled
mine
really
so
well.
Loud. I'll spend a legend point. Another one.
She rolled really well.
Okay, I'm going to spend a legend point.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2.
Explode. She rolled a 40.
I got 2 explodies.
She rolled a 40.
Man.
35, 36.
36.
Can Brick fund a legend point for something?
It's pose. It's 4 away. Usually if it's 1 or 2, I'll let a legend point be.
Can Brick do a roll?
Well, you're still... Here's the thing. She's defeated. So I think this is good. I think this is good, actually.
Okay.
Even though... he doesn't feel it. Because it's really good. Okay.
I want my blade to
I have my D20.
I can give her.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! All right,
gotta write that
roll.
down that I still
What
have
did
that.
you roll? 34?
35.
36.
36.
No, she rolled 36.
36.
Okay.
4 or higher. That's
Okay.
what you need.
Come on.
Okay.
Clear your bin or something. I don't know. Clear the bin.
Clear the bin. Okay.
Nobody look.
Oh, this is amazing.
I'm going to roll Evelyn's dice because she will like me this time.
She will.
The dice don't. No dice.
8.
8. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's awesome. Very cool. Okay. So
Good moment.
Brick is nodding. Again, this all happens in an instant. Brick is nodding.
Can I just add a flavor?
Yes, always.
Whatever happens,
I make a terrible chef, but
I would a little more garlic. A little more garlic.
I like my flavor like David likes his guar gum. Just a little too much. Okay, carry on.
Whatever Guthrin tries to do to stop Aurora from getting her eyeball, as Brick's blades are elbowed down into her, can they, like, without even moving his arm, like his left hand, the blade just goes to, like, lock her head in a certain position
Oh, that's cool.
so that Aurora, like, if she tried to move, turn her eye away,
Yeah.
it just gets, like, stuck into a certain position.
Perfect.
And then
Okay.
she's going to start reaching out. I am the white eye that watches. I am the hand of doom. Rest now, O weary soul, and face thy judgment due. She's going to rip the eye out.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. All right.
And Brick,
By the dagger that you
like,
leave.
Yeah.
Brick is nuzzling his forehead just softly and sweetly into the back of her skull.
Okay. Oh.
Yes. in just hate.
Okay,
You
this is
are
awesome.
suffering.
So as you come down, you can see her hand is slowly, it's like she's pouring all her energy into keeping that force field up, and she's trying to reach for the eyeball. And Aurora, you start saying that I am the white eye that watches, and as you do it, you feel the force field giving way, and she like strains. In life we grow. And that's when, Brick, you feel her trying to twist away. It comes through and she straightens and she holds, and the eye like dilates its inky blackness right on Aurora slowly. It almost feels like it's reaching out to you. And you finish your phrase, rest now, O weary soul. And she says, in death we rise. The force field gives way and you just crush your sword into her skull. This energy blast. Oh, I'm sorry. You grabbed it. Right. As I'm sorry. That's my bad. So as the force field gives way, you actually release your hands and reach in and grab the eye and just yank it out and hold it up. And she, and her body instantly decays to dust.
That's a good thing.
How long were you waiting to say that? Thanks, Bernie. That's a good thing.
And now's the part where we go, "Wah!" Or just Iliad.
You just did.
He starts doing
He
a
did
dance.
He does. Iliad starts.
There's a moment of breath as the dust of this necromancer falls. The eye is still in your hand, Aurora, cracked almost all the way across. But it's just dark clouds that sit there. And everyone in that moment, taking a breath, breathing, everyone remembers Tiri's lying on the ground. Pim Pam is unconscious, chained up on one of those strange beam contraptions. Aurora, Minnehaha, you feel a need to look at her as you hold that eye in your hand, and you see the vines that held her up are now settling down, and she's slumping back, and she looks at you. I wish Bethany was here to say this. She just looks at you and says, "It's good to have a sister near." And her eyes close. And the vines wrap around Minnehaha just as they did with our hero. And we pick up Tiri. Hold on just a second, because I realized I should put mood music in. Since Tiri, you are floating in cold, ice-cold water. Sorry, give me a second. I can't remember which one it is. Yep. On the edge of your hearing, there's this faint song playing. And you're floating in ice-cold water. You almost feel like you can feel your hammer in your hand, but as you reach, it's just water passing through your hands. You have that. You get to see the vine throne that is in the center of a sea of stars. And standing on it is this woman, long, flowing, brilliant white hair, and a scythe in her hand. Her eyes are white, and she has no real expression on her face as she looks at you. You feel her looking at you. Behind her, great Giant vines reach out like tree branches with moonflowers on them, each with intricate designs that are unique. And you feel an almost irresistible pull towards home as you're floating closer and closer to her.
I like floating on my back.
Yep.
That's nice. I think she'll tuck her arms back and just kind of lean back and just kind of embrace the feel of the moment. It's different, and gnomes like to feel something different. So she'll just kind of embrace the calm, kind of glide along and see what this is like.
As you pass along, feeling that sense of calm, and it actually is, you do feel this sense of accomplishment. And like, it's time to start a new journey. I feel like I'm gonna need to call David out on the spot.
Oh no!
I don't know if you'll be able to remember Tiri's lullaby.
Oh gosh,
Wait,
from what we did.
I was just watching it. I might be able to pull it up.
That'd be amazing.
You want me to sing it again?
Yeah,
Didn't I make that up on the spot?
you did.
Hold on, I might
Try and remember it.
Was it the very last episode? Yes.
Yeah, it was the very
I thought it
yeah.
was going to require my.
And while
Rolling
Ryan's
hand.
looking, no. While Ryan's looking that up, Tiri, did you have something you wanted specifically, or
Is this a place where you feel wants? Or is this a place where wants are finally eased?
I definitely think that's going through Tiri's head, and it leans towards the latter. The closer you get to that throne, and as you're floating out of the water, rises up, and you don't get a sense of fear or anything from it. This giant, vague humanoid sort of head shape and shoulders rises up out of the water.
I guess she'll kind of like pop one eye open as maybe she feels a little wave from it, and kind of like, that's neat.
Did you want to say anything about this, Aurora?
So you just hear a little resonating voice just say, "Daddy, it's not her time."
Go for it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Arkiro, what would the just
Sorry, I almost got it.
focus, Arkiro, what would the gesture be that you would give Tiri?
I think it would be from his heart, the connection they had about family, being able to reach down to her, back to her level, to reach out with an open hand.
Beautiful. I love that. That's not good.
Oh, I almost thought it was going in the right
Apologies.
direction.
Just the absolute true understanding that that my heart is yours, and for you to take it, for us to be together. This is for family. I think towards the end of their relationship, they very much understood that this was for family. They were doing this for family. Everything they did, sacrifice and all.
Love that. So Tira, as you're floating, you hear that voice saying, "Daddy, it's not her time." and then Iliad singing your lullaby again. And it feels like those, the voice comes out of that giant being that rises up, and you feel him kind of scoop you up gently and hold you. And then you hear Iliad singing Tiri's lullaby. And it's a different pull. It's a pull back, away from this desire to go home. And then above that large, shadowy creature, Arkiro appears and reaches out for you. And you feel everything that Austin described. And he's holding his hand, his bird claw hand out to you.
But isn't it time to go home? Tiri will kind of look out over the vastness of the sea and not really quite land her eyes on anything, but she kind of has a certain look that there is something there that would catch her eye if she looked a little bit more, but also the desire to look further is still mellowed by the sense of where she is and what she has brought herself to. I think the lullaby for Tiri is a little different here because it puts her where she normally isn't in life, which is in a place of security and rest that isn't of her own making. She didn't have to fight for it. And she hasn't had that for a very, very long time, with a very, very different family member singing that song to her. So here it means something quite different. And she's only just really remembering what that's like. I think she closes her eyes again and is pretty content. Not ignoring Arkiro entirely though, but... Are you home?
I'm actually curious. I think Pim Pam, in her unconscious state, can see Tiri.
See? But can she interact?
Let's find out.
That's presence, yes?
I think so. I'm very comfortable with whatever you think is right for Pim Pam.
Okay. We'll do the straight roll.
And she has advantage with well-rounded if it's 2 or lower.
Oh, okay. Well, this one's flipped anyway, so. 21.
Nice. That's a success. She can speak to Tiri. I think she manifests next to Arkiro.
Kind of willing, again, willing herself out from her actual physical bonds and scrambling very desperately, having a moment where she can actually see that mom is somewhere else and feeling for a moment behind glass. Reaches out in a bit of terror and so a very frightened voice would call out, "Ma!" and that would echo through, piercing the quiet and calm, and Tiri may instinctually respond to that. But given her state of mind, we're going to, well, that would beat her will. With that, Tiri's eyes will pop back open, and she'll look back at Pim Pam, and call out, "You're all right," as she's still very, very sure in her accomplishment. So although it may seem like she's trying to call out, "Are you all right?" it just comes out as, "You're all right," and leaves it off with a reassuring and satisfied, "You're all right." I think Pima would be desperately trying to get to her. Tiri would hold out her arms and embrace her and just be completely satisfied. She can feel that Pim Pam is all right. Upset, but all right. And has seen through the streams that people end up all right.
So this is where Iliad's restoration is going to come into play. It's ice cold to nearly the point of numbness in this water. But again, it's not a bad numbness. It's like taking an ice bath after a long run. It feels so good. And then all of a sudden, you feel this fiery warmth send this tingle sensation through you. It almost pinpricks. And I think with Iliad's restoration, re-roll your will at advantage.
Two on the big die.
Stop it.
8s on the small die.
Oh my gosh.
16.
16. Okay. What's your resolve?
16.
Wow. Okay. That is a success as you met the CR, but I'll let you interpret.
So the revitalizing feeling, kicks in, and Tiri will have a moment where the reverie breaks for a moment, and looking up and seeing Arkiro and seeing the world around, there's a moment where it sparks the excitement of there must be something more to explore. That little bit of passion for life kicks in, and she looks around for what that spark of home was that she sensed had to be out there, had to be something to focus and fix on. And looking around, she sees the throne and the lady with the scythe.
She's the scythe is slowly raising as if it's going to go over you. She's just slowly raising it. Arkiro is still reaching his hand out for you.
And in seeing the different, seeing the things around, and it being intriguing and everything, it doesn't brush her as there's really a life here left to explore. Just that little moment of realization. She could be happy, but it wouldn't be her happy. It would just be the sense of happy. And that can come with time. And with that, she'll find what she was searching to fix on. And it is, of course, Pim Pam's face, looking up and just being like, "Mom, come back, come home." And she just looks on, "Of course. I'm right there with you. Let's go."
So as you do that, Pim Pam is like running, trying to run towards you. She's not making any actual physical progress, but she's running and shouting and reaching out for you for a hug. You grab onto Arkiro's hand and he pulls you. And as you pull, you sit up to this scene. And Pim Pam is lying unconscious, kind of moving, her eyes fluttering in and out, and her eyes just open. And both of you just meet eyes in that moment.
Yeah, and with that, Tiri is going to take the hammer and just crush the bonds.
Awesome. Everybody snap to attention when you hear that. A slam of a hammer. And what do they see as they turn to look at Tiri and Pim Pam?
Tiri and Pim Pam hugging, and the rest of the world doesn't matter. They're just embraced and locked in and breathing and feeling the weight of life.
Legend point.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Love that. Thank you, guys.
And I think that Tiri's first words would be like, I'm not leaving you behind.
Awesome. As that moment settles and everyone takes stock of what's happened, there's a new half-dragon, half-Drekkie, half-human boy with you, a giant glowing sword. Brick and Aurora stand over the dust remains of the eyes. Still that strange Quinn's stomach grumbles. And I think he pulls an apple out.
Lisa. And to 8.
Oh no.
In Aurora's hand, still swirling gently, is the eye of the eyes.
Legend point!
Yay! This is what the fight's been all about, guys. You see, it's not about
Gotta take
killing
a walk.
necromancers.
He's gotta go.
Here's the
Legend point: if you kill a fly, you gotta show me the body. I see it. I see
That was
it.
it. I'm good. It's here. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no, I see it. I
It's
see
okay,
it.
Ryan. We got it. We.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see me kill him?
I
Did you
did.
see me do it?
Oh, honey, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
There's a special moment happening.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. But Daniel, how many sessions? It's been like a year since you've said if you kill a fly,
Yes.
you get. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
and we all love this.
Yes.
This is so Bomb Squad. Kind of a serious moment. Okay. I love you guys.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm a little sorry.
No, it's good.
Testing, sorry.
I'm not gonna clean him up. I want to look
Leave
at
it
him.
there. Tape him.
Tape him. I know.
It leads in perfect to what I was gonna say. As
go
this
for it.
whole moment is there's the entombed Arkiro, the entombed Minnehaha, the dead bodies of the guard, and Jeremias and his wife. And a strange bubbling sound comes out of the water, and two creatures come out, these strange masks, and these two small creatures come out of the water, and one of them lifts up the mask and throws it off. What's the SOS about? This has been another fantastic episode of Bomb Squad and Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like and subscribe.
You gotta
and
be kidding me.
Hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you're listening to the podcast, do give us a review to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or our Patreon communities. Doing so will not only give you access to exclusive content, but it will also give you access to our private Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use. And as always, thank you so much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. See you guys.